so aggressive. I'm making it canon.
Spider-Man or something? What Spider?
I mean, Sviarnians are very good with cannons, or so I imagine.
So are goblins.
Yeah.
A lull in the conversation. So, what happens now? What do you mean? Do you have to... She looks at Grover. I'm assuming all this is problematic. Yes, very much so. That's among the deepest secrets of the conclaves.
Which one?
The Briar Queen's existence, the Echo King's existence, doubly so.
Mm.
The correlation for elves and goblins was not one I knew about prior. Well, hey, now you got a dirty little secret along with the rest of us.
You're burdened with knowledge.
If it's any assuagement or comfort, Grover, we already knew about the Briar Queen. She showed herself to us.
It's not the spotting of the Briar Queen that was the problem. It was a confirmed correlation.
Yeah.
Wait, so how do the Briar Queen become part of the Dream Rampant then? Well, she's an elf. I'm an elf. Right.
Is the word elf? We know that?
Oh, that's a good point. He would use the term elf, and you guys wouldn't know what it is. You guys would think he's missaying Eld. Because...
But he says it twice.
Right, so that's the thing, right?
Yeah, just a weird kind of hat.
So you guys don't know what he's implying with elf.
You just correct him and be like, do you mean elf?
It's Eld.
No.
That's it, right.
Elf.
Elf?
Oh, God.
Is there a difference?
So, alright, ready for this. Oh, no.
Leaning back.
Yeah.
Go on.
So,
Bracing self.
Elds, Ladrin, are a type of elf. Right? So, like, different types of dogs are old dogs. Right? Like Ace there. But there is, like, the core dog concept. That's what elves are. They're the progenitor of Eladrin, of elves. That's what I am. Well, I'm an eld, but you know what I'm saying, right? The Briar Queen... you think for a second? I guess she's not an elf, he thinks about it. She is an elf? Right now she's an elf. She wasn't always an elf, there you go. Not an Eladrin. None of that.
So what's an elf? Are goblins elves?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's why I'm saying we share a progenitor.
Right.
What else is an elf?
They're still around?
Sure.
Just those. All the others are dead. Dead, died out, extinct. Good stuff, right?
Not really. Kind of a bummer.
That was a long time ago. He doesn't dismiss away with the hand. Far before any of us. From a different age. There's still traces of them around. Like you. He points at you, Folk.
Us?
Yeah. I guess you might not notice it for you. You don't have... Some people have this still. He taps his pointy ear. Still shows up every now and again. Traces.
I'm human.
You are human. You just have a little bit of elf in you.
Oh. He does the Arthur Morgan gif again. Is that...
He basically called you a goblin.
That's why he's doing that.
It's like, wait, you just exploded my worldview.
Was there only for Blade to see if he cojones enough to call you cuz, but he failed.
Yeah, you just see his lips tremble as he gets a thought. It's
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
I want to live tonight.
You and
The
I
one
aren't
she's
so
there,
different
though.
after all.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, man, you know, you're not like at
Rude.
best you would be half a cousin, and even then that's only cousin status. Alright, it's okay.
It's
okay.
Naked disgust on his face.
It's okay, man. That means you and I could be half cousins.
He's just distressing news.
Okay,
That means we're cousins.
Do you need to go outside and pet the horse? Will that make you feel better?
it nudges its way. Oh, I didn't mean to shatter his world like that. Remember, none of this leaves the room. That includes you, Francis. Francis just blinks a couple times. If I'm being honest, sir, I don't get a lot of this. Good, keep it that way.
I completely forgot Francis was here.
Francis is here. Francis is here. This is their house.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have said this in front of a child.
That's what Jin was hinting at earlier.
Ah.
Here's the thing: no one would believe you.
That is a point.
No one would believe you. Let's see. Oh, I got something. Something that might smooth the waters a bit. Hey, Falk, you might want to be in here for this one.
I can hear you from here.
Okay.
Oh, the trembling voice.
Poor guy.
No. He's still struggling.
I might have your guys' golden ticket for getting your friend back.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm sure Grover was on his way.
Bitch friend.
Your friend, your mushroom friend, Irina. He says, "Look at Jin." Right, that was her name, Irina.
He nods.
He sits in the chair, substitute teacher style.
So, you decided to give me hope.
I don't think if you're going where I think you're going with this, I am. It's not conclusive. It's conclusive enough.
It's a hypothetical.
That's the thing he was.
Let's
What
just
is
eat
it?
it. Come on, what is it?
Sure.
Theo and Grover just sort of share a stare down at each other. But it's not a stare down like, oh, I'm better than you. It's more of a, like, almost a pacification. Grover had to say, he doesn't want to tell you guys without anything conclusive because it would give you false hope.
False hope, yeah.
That makes sense for him.
Theo doesn't agree with the notion and that when given an avenue, a person can overcome their despair and make false hope actual hope. They can work to make it a reality, regardless of what the odds say. So that's this sort of pacification between the two of them, as they just sort of, not clashing ideologies, they both mean well, but it's like, which one, as a parent, do you give a stern hand or a fair shake? You know, right? It's like this balancing act. Grover just sighs. We're all adults. Fools you may be. Go ahead.
What color are Theo's eyes right now?
Passionate orange.
Oh.
As Grover relents, though, they do shift to their calmer, more educative green. If I saw his research, and I'm as smart as I hope I am, I'm assuming, Grover, you're looking for the source of all of it. He nods. Source is in the Dream Rampant. Easy. Of course, saying a source of where weird, wild magic is in the Dream Rampant is probably like saying there's ants in Makar that they eat. Oh yeah, they do. They do. But not sagely. See? You had to find the one source, which is a tall ask, considering how the Dream Rampant is rampant. You know? A lot of diversity.
And I'm assuming that source would not just be on the path.
Oh, no. Of course not. It would be anywhere, in fact, in the Dream Rampant.
Huh?
I thought you'd just be saying it's from the Dream Rampant. Let me finish. Let me finish. Mina just crosses her arms like, I'm gonna punch him so fucking bad.
You're gonna miss.
He probably invites you to try.
It's in the dream rampant, but it's not natural.
Not natural.
It's artificial. It's made by mortal hands, not nature's embrace. I was wondering.
Are you saying the source of the entirety of the dream rampant is some artificial construct?
No.
Okay,
No,
I was
no,
less
no,
concerned.
don't do that. No. The plague that your friend is based out of.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
Ah.
A bioweapon. I mean, if you want to assign scientific terms to it. But yeah. You're going to be looking for a guy in specific. He's sort of like me. Flicks his knife here. Well respected in the Dream Rampant. Very well respected. You guys are going to have a hard time getting to him, I promise you. He's one of the few things that the Conquest actually agree on. His name's Aerolef. He's a nasty son of a bitch. Yeah, know him for a bit. Don't want to type it for you guys.
Writing that down.
Script. Aerolith. Okay, that one's pretty phonetic.
Yeah.
I got the first 2 letters correct.
Good job,
Wow.
sport. P.I. Anderson.
Nasty son of a bitch, him. He has a bit of a different vision for the Dream Rampant than a lot of the Conquoys, but they can't deny he brings results.
And there would not be a guide to help us through the Dream Rampant. Certainly not you, considering your status there.
I probably shouldn't.
Shouldn't.
I think if you guys have me around, it would be like having a social pariah. Like having a social pariah around. It'd be actually having a social pariah around. I mean, you don't gotta call me out like that, sis, but...
Sis? It is.
No. Having me around with you guys in the Dream Rampant would be a recipe for disaster. It'd be getting a lot of closed furrows in your face and a lot of piss-offs. I could travel through it just fine. You guys aren't me.
Right. Attention we don't want.
Before any of you just even humor the idea of me helping you, I will not be.
It was never on the table.
Excellent.
You're out of there for your own reasons. I did not imagine you wanted to go back.
We'll break the tenets of his faith.
Also that.
By all accounts, I'm still able to go through the Dream Rampant fine. I do it regularly. I visit my native conclave every now and again. As an Ashworn, we don't have those boundaries. I do not remember it much, though. Some buildings here and there, at most. Interesting. The buildings in the Dream Rampant. In some conclaves. I always thought it would be just sheer forestry and... well, that's it. In certain parts it is. In certain conclaves, they live in the tree itself. My home conclave was not one such. So, if you want to go get your girl, he says, looking at you, Falk, you're gonna have to go find Aerolef. And, if I were telling this to anyone else, I would think it's asking you guys to fail, but I have faith in you guys. I mean, Briarquin didn't kill you guys, so that's a good sign, right? You're gonna have to have some aggressive negotiation with him. He doesn't like non-Dream Rampant people. As evidenced by the fact that he unleashed a... what'd you call it? A bioweapon. A bioweapon! That sounds awesome.
It
It's
isn't.
not. I'll take your word for that. Yeah, so you guys have to... I don't know. I was gonna say beat the truth out of him, but I don't even think that would work.
Like a social beating.
And this Is he known to work with goblinoids?
He's known to work with anyone. In like a sort of chess game sort of way.
What do you mean?
Pieces on the board that he can use?
Aside.
He's a king piece they can't lose. Everything else can go off the board and him still win. So he's going to sacrifice his allies. Yeah, that be tracking the way I'm in Velkester. So, specifically goblinoids? Not really. He probably found them somewhere near Makar. Brought him back. Made him all sickly. That's the end of the story.
And if we were to seek his aid, to phrase it in such terms,
That's a way of saying it.
and Irina were to be returned to some semblance of life or unlife,
That's where I'm gonna be a bit sparser on detail because I'm not fully sure on that, and not to the point where I'm like, oh, false hope, that sort of stuff. More so, I just don't fully know the craft. He does though. He just heard Grover. Grover like groans like,
But he is not the one that is held at social gunpoints to answer questions.
If he didn't like it, he would have left. Nova just goes, oh! She like pogs and looks at it. She's like, oh!
Just hog face.
Anvil chuckles at that from behind. He has a hand on Grover's shoulder. Not like, I'm keeping you here, more like, it's okay, buddy. But he does, even he chuckles at it. What I am commenting to do has no place in this. I'm only making sure that certain secrets stay secret, even if our most key ones are revealed. So he's saying he can't leave, and he doesn't want to leave. Nova gives a conspiratory wink at you guys.
Given the nature of such a person, looks over at Ted. It doesn't exactly seem like the kind of aid that we can trust, and if we were to succeed in securing it, what would be the point if she is bound to this plague, if she has no will of her own?
That's a very good question. He looks over at Grover, who just is pondering. How does this constitute getting Irina back? Say we do meet with Erelef. He agrees to help us. What does that do? Does he just conjure her back? Probably not. If it's working how I think it's working. I wouldn't trust Erelef. I've met him before. He is arrogant. But he has he thinks for a second, sociopathic precision. He is self-aware that he is arrogant. He believes himself righteous. It's what's caused this wave of terror to sweep past the free realms from Velkester. Oh. Eva just sort of mutters to herself, he's a terrorist. A bioterrorist. She doesn't say it out loud fully, but she just mutters to herself, her own ruminations. What you're looking for, if you were to go searching in the Dream Rampant, which I am not advocating for, and you're trying to save Irina, he about to say it, which I do not advocate for, but he stopped himself. And you're looking for Irina, trying to save her. You would need his, so to speak, progenitor batch, the stem from which all of his research derives out from. He surely has a core sample that he utilizes if this is as practice as I'm learning. From there, you'd be replicating the same strain that Irina was a part of, replicating the mutation and giving that over to her entirely. He looks to you, Karadok. Note that I say replicate the mutation. not one of the Newman's influence. A dead Newman's influence, I might add. And hopefully with enough potency, even if there were such a Newman to arise again, born of this spore-based plague, giving her the original source would give her power, give her independence from it.
Nods.
So, one would need to find his original batch. She does in air quotes. Correct. All of you roll me insight.
Let's see. Kanjin, do it again.
Mm.
Nope. Luck right now.
Ooh, the nat one.
God, Roma.
I'm breaking
Wow.
up my
Roma with
muff
the
and I'm
net.
not getting a natural one.
Immediately, shout out tarnish for my record.
You had no power here, natural one.
I always have until second natural one is rolled. And I have to rope on your thing.
I got a
To Caradoc and Roma.
Mhm.
Actually, Falk, roll one more time, and you'll see why when I begin describing.
Nice.
Alright, moving on.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I'm going to use
Take
my
it out.
inspiration.
Okay.
Roll at
Roll for
advantage.
What, once more?
Oh, yeah. Would it
Yeah.
be at advantage?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay,
So about that 13.
Yeah, well.
I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's Caradoc and Roma. Like I was saying.
Oh.
There is something you guys catch, and it makes sense that it's you two, being the Eulonian and the Ventorian. Not to call all the other lands barbaric or savage, but just
Honorable
saying
death.
You know.
right now.
What do you mean calling them? They are.
They are
Honorable death is honorific.
and not only, maybe this is the denotation of a civilized society is wordplay. Eva said, if one were to.
Yeah.
Not if we were to. She is excluding herself out from the group.
Mhm.
She's pitulating for your guys' benefit, but she is not including herself in the number, in the company. So, you guys catch that little word piece from Eva. I don't know this Irina lady, so yeah, take my voice here with like a pitch of powder. Eva just like mouths like what? Then doesn't say, so like rolls her eyes like goblin thing. A pinch of powder, but he looks at Ted. Is this like something soon? Like people gotta start leaving now? No, he does it just his way then. No, probably not. No, it's probably not.
If you're concerned about dinner, I don't think you have to worry.
No, not about dinner. No, it's fine.
I think we've got a goblin army to worry about first, right?
I mean, it'd be nice to handle them before you guys ship out.
He says as if you know when they're going to attack.
Badger, you don't need an insight roll to read your goblin kid. He's not asking solely for the sake of like, oh yeah, I'm trying to be mindful of your guys' agenda, of the town's well-being. He's more like, hey, can you guys kill the last thing connecting me to a car before you guys head out?
Yeah.
I thank you.
Evil.
He is definitely
We'll make sure we take
interested. Okay, good. No, I don't know when they're attacking. I'm just saying, hey, anything can happen, if you guys want to go all the way out to the Dream Rampart and come back. So maybe you should solve things before you leave.
Of
Yeah,
course, we
you can
cannot,
be
in
a
good
bit more-
conscience, just depart. We have to do our share of the work.
Oh, good.
Also, you can be a bit more blunt next time. We know it's just for yourself.
What?
It's fine.
What?
It is fine.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Sure, of course. Poor innocent Pleats, yes.
Yeah. That's me. Innocent.
Do you even know what innocent
Look at
means?
those little, look at those little beady little innocent eyes. I believe it right away.
Thank you. Since we're speaking bluntly, Roma, can you stop kicking my leg?
What? I'm not kicking your leg. What? She sort of looks down at the.
You look down. You're not kicking his leg.
Well, yeah, but who?
Who's kicking his leg?
He's
Did
having
Theo
a
sneak
stroke.
under there?
The doll.
Oh fuck me!
Oh no.
The doll is there, not kicking his leg. It's just moving its arm left and right, like fucking Bart Simpson. We're like, if you get hit by this, it's your own fault. Except it's doing it horizontally as opposed to vertically.
Yeah,
Look under
Yeah,
the table.
I think-
and
I think-
fucking-
yeah. I don't think it would be much. Oh, Jesus Christ! If that sound is a look, that is what Roma does. Just oh shit! Like she'll just like sort of look down, and be like what, and then just freezes like head frame, I guess.
Yeah. I it's my legs underneath the tablecloth, but I've just been feeling it, and I thought you were just fidgeting. So can you stop?
Everything alright, Roma?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to stop. Yeah, she's just going to try and like nudge the doll like over towards her without like pulling noticing.
Roll me a sleight of foot, really, but sleight of hand.
It's like yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you move it. It doesn't like fall into like a pack or into your immediate reach, but you move it. The thing is, you move it and you can't see through tablecloths,
Yeah,
so you don't,
yeah.
so
That's
you
a bit
don't know
difficult.
where it is.
Oh, yeah. As long as it's not annoying, I'll be around somewhere. I'm trying to think the way, like, 'cause I imagine she probably doesn't have her bag on her, like, at the dinner table.
Probably not. Yeah.
She's just, like, must have been left at the door or something. She's like, did that thing... She's just sort of looking back over, like, I imagine it would be, like, over here or something, right? There's, like, a...
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's like, did it get all the way over there without noticing? She's, like, just sort of looking back. Like,
Which is impressive given that there are 4 ash words in that direction.
yeah, exactly. I think she's just kind of looking at the ash word and is like, sorry.
Anvil tilts his head. You can tell he's corking his eyebrow, basically, looking at you like, is something wrong? He didn't say anything, though. He just looks at you as if, like, he can tell you're spooked. So he's like,
Yeah.
What's up, bud?
She'll just kind of do this
Ow.
smile that's definitely not very convincing, and will just like turn back around. So, it's dinner already.
Well, fortunately for all of you, the stew was going the entire time for those earth-shattering revelations. What does that mean?
That's one way to put it.
Don't worry about it, Francis. Okay. Just remember what Mr. Theorin said and don't tell anyone. I can do that. Good. Now help me bring out the plates. You two as well. Of course.
Certainly.
Maybe a little bit bigger. So you guys begin setting the table. Ted is excited! He's been starving this whole time, and that was before he had to use his electric abilities and do all this shit. So, you guys begin sitting down, eating, getting ready for supper. Can all of you accept Roma D100? No reason.
Yeah, what's the fucking dolls?
Oh, okay. I couldn't get that
D100.
earlier with the sleeping bag.
100.
Wait, what?
D100.
16.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh my god.
Not you, me. Oh, okay, well, Jin says he rolls the
You
lowest.
guys- There's only one loser. I'm not looking for a winner.
Oh.
Also,
No, I rolled shit before, but I rolled great now.
Speaking of D100 rolls, I can tell you guys now that he's shown his eyes, all the D100 rolls I had you guys rolling in the past, where if you guys would catch either like coincidentally, like Ted changing his clothes or something, or like maneuvering, so like to the point where you catch an angle underneath his blindfold, and you guys can actually see.
Mm.
You can actually see him having different colored eyes throughout the chapter. The problem is no one ever talked there. So I'm like, well, oh well. So, folks, as you're hanging out outside, contemplating the truths of the universe and what the fuck am I even doing, you're petting Edelweiss, nice and calm, and then you see almost like a blind spot or something. Like, oh, I didn't notice that before. You see the doll sitting on Edelweiss's saddle.
It's very fair.
It's sitting, like, I don't remember what this is called, but it's like both its legs are on one side, like kicked off of it.
Side?
like
straddle?
women with the dresses used to ride.
Yeah, side saddle. It's sitting
Side saddle, thank you.
and has its head tilted, looking at you essentially, but like specifically where you're petting Edelweiss. So what do you do with your hair trigger?
Protection?
you flinch. You're like, oh shit, what's it
Flinches.
gonna do? And then it doesn't do anything.
Mm.
It just keeps staring at quote unquote you.
Yeah.
Roma, roll me a perception check.
Yeah, I think at
I
this point
advantage.
she's like,
yeah,
trying to subtly sort of like move her feet around underneath the table to try and like find the jaw.
Yeah, like if I try to find your pencil when you drop it during a test, yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. Without anyway, so perception you said, yeah.
At advantage.
Advantage. Okay.
At all.
Because you're definitely getting used to the doll moving around and you trying to find
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Wait a
How
minute.
to get over there?
Can
How to
I,
get over there?
can I change my hair trigger action?
Sure.
You shoot the dog!
Shoot it off the balcony.
No,
You so
interact with an object or use an item.
When do you do it? When do you do it?
With a 21, can I fucking, can she notice me fucking grab the doll and try and throw it away?
Yes.
So Roma,
Hoping that's
you're
what you were
like
gonna
you're
do.
just like reaching with your feet, like where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And then you like you're just like, oh my gosh, how far could it go? And you look up because you're trying to reach underneath the table with your feet, essentially, deeper and deeper under it. So you're like leaning. You sit back up and see the doll, like, oh no! And then hands slowly grabs and yeets it up, and you see that Falk just threw it off the balcony.
Watch your ankle.
There it goes. Whee!
I think Roma's just gonna like stare kind of dumbly, like just